As someone who struggles with drinking alcohol due to the burn, how do you recommend I get used to it? Well, I can't help you get used to it, but I can give you a couple tips and tricks on how to deal with it a little bit better and cut it down. Getting used to it takes years of drinking, learning new tricks, consuming more, general poor life choices, and sprinkling a little bit of PTSD and trauma. I'm also going to do this in two parts. First part, simple explanation. Ways to drink it, ways to cut down on the burn. And on part two, I'm just going to completely nerd out on biochem and things like congeners, distillation processes, chemical and heat interactions with the barrels, and interactions between heat and pain receptors in your mucosal membrane. So if you like nerding out over things like biology, chemistry, alcohol history throughout the world and what all it's done, give me a like and follow. The first way and most common way things are consumed is going to be your mixed drink. Combining alcohol with your favorite mixer not only cuts down on the proof point, but it adds some flavors in so it takes away from that harshness. Adding components that are sweet, salty, distract your palate from what it's actually consuming. Because you see, alcohol isn't what actually burns, it's the vapor that comes from the ethanol of the alcohol. Also, shape of the glass does play an effect. The bigger the rim, the more ethanol can escape. Side note to that, carbonation will actually take some of that ethanol and push those vapors out even faster. Which is why Jack and Coke is just simply so damn good. Now, the second one is simply whiskey, tequila, whatever, on ice. This is obviously still going to have a little bit more heat, but you're going to be able to actually taste the whiskey. Now, this is going to chill it down, which is going to increase the viscosity, allowing you to taste more of the flavors of your spirit, like your whiskey, tequila, rum, or even vodka. Because once alcohol is consumed, your body freaks out a little bit. It makes you think you're consuming something a lot harder than you are, so cooling it down makes it a little smoother. Whiskey on ice is also known to bring out a lot more of those sweet flavors, that oak. You're going to taste a lot more of it. Now, the next one is honestly the fastest way to get it in your system and dilate your blood vessels as well as your self-confidence. Cheers. Damn, that's a good bottle. Now, as soon as you take the shot, you're going to want to blow out slowly, like you're blowing to cool down a hot-ass bowl of ramen or you're trying to cool your coffee off, not like you're trying to blow out a candle. What this is going to do is it's going to blow those vapors out of your mouth. It's going to strip down that harshness about as fast as you stripped off your clothes in college. Now, the final way, and the one that I prefer the most, is going to be out of a Glencairn. This is made for sipping, and the design of the glass is one that helps you blow the ethanol essentially off of it and remove those harsh vapors. As soon as you get your pour done, let it breathe a little bit. Also, it's better to let it sit for just a second in one of these glasses. Kind of brings a little bit more flavor, kind of punches a little bit better. Also, this is not a shot glass, despite what Mrs. Caveman thinks. With these, you're going to sip. Let it roll around your palate a little bit. Let it coat the entire palate. That's going to bring out all of your wonderful flavors, your sweet flavors, your oaks, and still have that punch with it, but I'm a proof person. It kind of wakes up the parts of me that are dead inside. Now, if this proof is still a little intense for you, what you can do is, I'm using this because I'm bougie, but just a couple drops. Most people think this just brings down the proof, which it does, but it also creates an exothermic reaction that pushes that ethanol and those vapors to the side, allowing more flavors to come up. It's actually pretty crazy. Once you nose it with a little bit of water in there, you're going to notice a complete change. You're going to notice a lot more sweetness. You're going to taste things and smell things that you didn't before. So I hope that helps. And remember, the best whiskey is the whiskey you enjoy the most. And the best way of drinking it is the way you enjoy drinking it the most. Cheers.